Jay, what's it like to be on this stage with a former high school teammate? How close are you and Willie, and what does it mean to you to be in that situation with him?
It's truly a blessing to be on the biggest stage of football. So blessed to play this game and to know Willie and play high school ball with him, competed against him in college, and growing up like 5 minutes from where we live from each other. It means everything. It means everything to the city of Starkville. I know they're proud of both of us. We lived in the country, so it just shows like to the kids, like, you can make it out. You can do whatever you want to do. You put your mind to it. You take the right route.
AJ, Nick tells us that for all the meetings, you and Jay are right here at the front. A couple of days ago, when you guys had your first introductory logistics meeting for the Super Bowl, did that one hit a little bit different? Sitting next to your friend and knowing that you guys are going to the Super Bowl.
I think it hit a little different. To be honest, after the game, kind of really set in today a little bit because we had to come back to work. We back to work. What we wanted to accomplish. So just being on this level with my friend, the talks that we had in the past is right in front of our eyes. So.
You mentioned the talks you've had in the past with Jalen. Been here almost a year, traded to go in April. Was this always the expectation, or was this always the dream to be here talking about going to the Super Bowl in a couple of days?
This was always the expectation. When I got here, my first post-game speech, and I told him I don't want to put no pressure on him, but this is the goal. This is why we play the game. I'm not playing for individual awards, like playing the game to be the best and to hold that trophy up at the end. So right now we're right here. We're at the door. We just got to go take it. That just hats off to our O-line and our running backs, man. They've been running the ball really well. I be having people coming at me sideways about me not putting up no numbers, but you got to watch the game, man. You got to watch the game to see how our offense, our O-line, and our running backs been dominating, and we just doing whatever it takes right now, and you never know how the game's gonna go. Just be prepared, and I'm doing my job. I'm blocking, whatever the case may be. So, I don't really care how it get done, as long as it get done,
Even though you got traded, you still made a decision to re-sign here. So you had to make that decision to be here long term. Were you looking at the roster and the way Howie was putting things together when you made that decision?
No, unfortunately. All I needed to know who's going to be my quarterback, and that told me everything I need to know. I was going to let the chips fall where they may. He made it a lot easier to make the trade go down. The trade happen. I would say. Because like I said in the past, I was crying, and but as soon as he called me, we got to laughing, and that's where that phone call came in at, and the tears went away. I'm first ready for a new start. So
once you got here and you saw the roster, what made you think this team had this type of chance?
We go through camp, and it's practice, and I don't really take. I take practice serious, but I don't want to judge practice. I want to go against somebody else and see, how guys react. And it was week one, and we came back in the locker room, and it was like, hey, we got a lot of good pieces around this room. We just got to stay focused and stay locked in 1 week at a time. And, it could really happen, and the testament, here we are.
How has it helped you and Devontae especially going against Slay and James Bradbury every day in the corners and learning some things from them as well?
I think those two are the toughest corners that we faced all year. We face them every day in camp. Of course, you're going to be ready for whoever's in front of you. Because they're two guys who do two different things. They play two different ways, and they do it really well. I love going against them in camp. Because I knew it was going to get me ready. I never went against Slay. So until I got here. I went against James before, but just seeing those guys on an everyday basis is going to help the room, help me out, you know, and just get us ready, and vice versa.
AJ, you talked about the goal, this being the goal. Talked about seeing that you had the pieces in week 1, but was there a point during the season when you said, okay, we're really good, you got a real shot at this?
I mean, of course, you know, we had momentum going like as the season went on, and you know, it was undefeated for a while, and you know, it was kind of just easy to get big-headed, you know, but we got a special group, and this group held everybody accountable, you know. You know, it's football and stuff happened, and we had a hiccup there, but it's a special group, and I just think the group just held everybody accountable, you know, keeping the main thing, and so yeah.
AJ, I feel like at the end of April, when you were here on this very stage, a lot of the questions that we had were like, how are you and Devontae going to complement each other?
Right.
I guess now that we're here, right before the Super Bowl, what have you appreciated most about being, you know, seeing him work as a teammate?
You know, I appreciate the most he's selfless. You know, our whole room is selfless. You know, as a receiver, you know, every guy in the room wants the ball. You know, but it takes a different type of human to put yourself aside and, you know, and do it for the team. You know, and but most importantly, he has taken a big stride through this year. I would say, man. And it's from the little things too. You know, you guys may not see it, but you know, I see it up close and personal. And just the mental part of it. You know, I think it was probably like the biggest thing that he knows that he can get open against anybody. And I feel like when you think that way, it's in your DNA. You know, can't nothing stop you. And you know, I joke all the time and say like I'm always open and this and that. Like I think in this position, like if you thinking that way and you moving that way, like you're gonna start to believe it, you know, and that's the way we approach each and every day, you know, and to get better, to get open, and you know, and to be, I don't know, yeah. So
Two more. There was a moment, you know, before training camp where you, him, Jalen, even Smitty's brother, where y'all worked out and it was, you know, pouring rain. What was that workout like? What do you remember about that day?
That's the stuff I love, to be honest. You know, I love the off season more than the season, you know, because that's when I prepare. That's when I get better. But that particular day, we all got together in the morning, and it was pouring down raining, and we was running the hill, and that kind of like let everybody know, let the team know how serious we were about this, you know. That we coming in to work, no matter the circumstances, we're going to get it done. And, you know, most guys today in the NFL would not show up to a workout like that or go home. You know, it's real work applied out there. So.
As you spoke about
Last one.
the state of Mississippi itself is very well represented.
Yeah.
It's not often viewed from the same level as like Texas or Florida. What is it about that state that proves so much talent?
I don't know. I think the state of Mississippi is just slept on. You know, they don't think too many guys are going to come out of their state and produce at a high level. You know, they got some guys like Chris Jones, a couple more other guys, you know, from the state as well, and so do we. But that's just a state that's just hungry. It kind of reminds me of Philly. You know, we're poor state. You know, not giving much. You got to go earn whatever you want, and that's just how it is. And so, I'm pretty sure the state of Mississippi is proud of everyone who's going to play in the Super Bowl, and I know Mississippi is going to represent well.
Thank you, AJ.
Thank you.
That'll be it for